Ladies, gentlemen, everyone in between, welcome back to the finale of Talking at Six presents Slum Timberfest, brought to you by Rain Barrel Whiskey. Rain Barrel Whiskey. We're pretty sure it's not just old gasoline in a bottle. I'm your host, 1-6, aka a Supersonic Alley Cat in a Cadillac, aka riding in the Chevy with a man like me will leave you with a broken heart. AKA, I woke up drunk and brushed my teeth with a soap bar. AKA, face all bloody and cut up. Yeah, I got you, bruh. AKA, I'm a misfit, darling. AKA, there's something about this town. AKA, I love it, I love it. I'm buzzing enough just to fucking go nuts. AKA, drive by me with the mean mug. I'm jumping off the porch. What's up? AKA, low life, rock star. AKA, I can't quit. I can't. AKA, tattoos, whiskey bottle, pocket full of money. I'm a lot of fun. Especially if that whiskey is Rain Barrel whiskey. AKA, Slumerican 6. In this episode, I will be discussing / reviewing / wrapping up SlumTember Fest with the EP Hotel, which I just recently found out that Hotel is actually an acronym for House of the Eternal Living, which is by the artist. Of course, why would it not be by Yellow Wolf? So we reviewed in previous episodes Yellow Wolf. What can I say, man? What can I say that I haven't already said? I mean, shit. He's a Southern rapper, man. He out here killing it, man. He killing the game, you know. This, once again, was a post-album release. This one actually came out after the album Love Story, which I enjoyed. I enjoyed most of it. You know, it has some great songs on it. It's really good songs. Personally, I feel like it could have been slightly shorter. There's a couple songs that could have been cut. There's a couple moments. I mean, like, it has a lot of great emotion in it. It gets a lot of great feelings across. It conveys like a lot of great things, a lot of story, but also once again for like far as album wise, this Love Story didn't live up to the expectations. Like, Love didn't live up to the standard. Like, it was like, it's sad to see. It's one of the things, like, man, it's kind of hard to watch because, like, Yellow Wolf is a great artist. He's really talented. He makes really great music. He does really dope things. It's just for some reason when it came to the albums, this was also Love Story was also an album on released on Shady Records. For some reason, when it came to the albums released on Shady Records, they just never fully hit as hard as they could. I don't know what it is. They just never got, the buzz, really got the buzz going. They never just fully popped. They was never fully there. But then, like, the post-album mixtapes would hit and would just be crazy. Like, they'd be super dope. Well, I guess they also didn't really get the buzz either, but they would be like, for a song wise, like, they were just shorter. I honestly think it's just sometimes you just need to cut some songs. You didn't release shorter albums, like less tracks equals not necessarily doesn't equal better. Like, it doesn't have to equal better, but like, yeah, the less songs, just cut it down. I know it's hard to tell an artist to like trim down an album to maybe cut a couple songs or just save those for a later release or just don't put those out. I know like it's hard to tell you like don't to put out the things you love. Like, yeah, sure you love it, but is it really gonna hit? And it's like, yo, but it's like sometimes you gotta trim, like, even when it comes to, like, writing songs, like, you need to occasionally just, man, like, your song is great, but you need to cut a couple of those words out, cut a couple lines, not even not necessarily just the punchlines, just cut out a couple words in that line, or cut out a couple of these lines that don't really need to be there, that don't really get any point across, that aren't really conveying anything, that aren't really, pushing, like, forward, aren't pushing the story forward, aren't moving the narrative forward, aren't moving things along, or just kind of, like, wasting time, like, don't be afraid of silence, of having some silence on an album. Don't be afraid to have some silence on a song. Don't be afraid of open spaces. Sometimes it works. And I realize I've gotten completely off track once again. So thank you for sticking. If you stick through these, you stick through any of these. Thank you for sticking that shit out. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at like staying on topic because I have a lot of thoughts that honestly sometimes are directly related to topics or kind of fits in, or sometimes it's just a random thought I had that I gotta really like, hey, get this out there, makes, try to convey this point, but it really has nothing to do with the topic and it's kind of hard to reel it back in. But going back to this, speaking of like speaking of silence and not being afraid of it, the first track on this album, on this EP, I guess, I can't remember if it was an EP or a mixtape, but the first track on this is called Supersonic Alley Cat. And honestly, like, it's really, like, it starts off super quiet, just, like, kind of like acoustic guitar strumming, like, couple chords and acoustic guitar and like slowly builds like instrumentally, and for the longest time, like most like 90% of this track is just instrumentals, the faint, almost like quiet, like slow building instrumental. Like the drums don't come in until like the last like couple seconds when the verb where Yellow actually starts rapping, or like not even necessarily rapping, where like vocals come in. It's just an instrumental track for the longest time, just a kind of chill, relaxing vibe, just kind of like, hey, just floating on a vibe. It's not the same spacey vibe as Trunk Music Returns, not necessarily as spacey, but more just like an open area, like you're just relaxing, kind of chill. Also, speaking of which, this was post album. This also came out like post breakup. Yellow Wolf and his fiance were broken up at this time, so it was like he was like going through a lot. It was a lot of emotion, a lot of things were going wrong. I believe this is either right before or right after he was like checked into rehab too, where like he like went to rehab for his alcohol problems. Like he was like really struggling at the time. This was like came in a really crazy time where shit was really not looking great for him. Life was really just kind of just kicking him while he was down. It was like at the top of the world. Like he's on tour, got his album release, should be like living it up, should be having the time of his life, but things just really weren't, necessarily going his way. Things were kind of kicking him down, kicking him like his personal life was kind of going down while professional life was going up, and it was kind of crazy. But yeah, but the track is like just super floating, just a good time and a vibe. And then like at the very end, like right before it ends, the drums kind of kick in, and he goes, "I'm a Supersonic Alley Cat in a Cadillac," and it's like it hits. It's like, yo, that was awesome. Like it was so worth it. It's like the stripping. It's like, okay, like and even the instrumental part is like cool. Like it's dope instrumental. Like, oh, dude, this is dope. This is cool. I think this is the whole song. I'm okay with that. But then he comes in and kicks it, and like he spits some more. Spits more than that, but it's just like, yeah, kind of like electronic, kind of like pitchy, kind of pitched up, kind of tune, kind of like warped a little. I'm a Supersonic Alley Cat in a Cadillac, and it just fucking hits, dog. Super high pace, super dope. And then it comes with the song. Then after that, it comes in with the song, "You Should Have Known," and it's like super slow, like kind of like definitely some country music feels, and definitely some acoustic guitar in there, and it's just like, what is it? Yeah, Black Silverado. Fuck it. What is it? Damn, why am I blanking so hard? I just said it in the intro. It was like, this was the line: "Rolling in the Chevy with a man like me will leave you with a broken heart." Low life, rock star. Like this whole thing is kind of just like how like, yeah, I ain't shit. Like him like almost admitting like he's a piece of shit, admitting he ain't shit, admitting almost saying kind of like, yeah, relationship didn't work. Like this is definitely some post breakup shit dealing with that. Like relationship didn't work out because I'm not a great guy, like this is clearly him like rebounding. Like it was like super public too, like the breakup. Like it wasn't like, oh, the breakup was super, like you posted about it on social media, broke up, and it was like he was kind of just like posting pictures on tour, like going around, like riding around and on motorcycle, and just like posting with this other woman, like kind of like not necessarily, I can't speak on his personal life, but it's also kind of got the vibe of like, oh, he's like, clearly that breakup affected him. He's clearly dealing with some emotional shit. He might not be doing with it in the healthiest way. But it's also like, hey, this is almost like it could have been like for his ex he broke with, or like even the chick he was just hanging with afterwards. Like, hey, yeah, I'm a piece of shit. You should have known. Like, baby, you should have known. You should have known. Like, you should have known. Like, hey, dude, I'm covered in tattoos. I'm running around with a whiskey bottle and pocket full of money. Like, clearly, like I'm the guy people want you to stay away from. But I'm a great time. He's like the classic bad boy look of like, hey, I'm the bad boy, but bad boys are a great time, but they're gonna leave your heart broken and fucked up. They're gonna break your heart and leave you in a like heap, unhappy, just broken, emotionally destroyed. But you're gonna have a good time while I'm here, and like that's kind of what the like kind of what the point of this song is, kind of what the gist of the song is, kind of the angle this song is getting across. It's like, yeah, like you shouldn't came and hung out with me. It's like, yeah, sure, it was fun, that was a great time, but also I'm not here for anything serious. I'm not here for like a life changing event. I'm not here to be shackled down. I'm not here to do anything real. I'm not here for anything that like long term. I'm just here for a short breeze to fucking blow through town, have a good time, and bounce. Like I'm not gonna care about your feelings. I'm not here to make you, I'm not gonna care about what you think. I'm not gonna fucking here to help you up. And you should know going into this. You should have known going into this. Now you're broken hearted and mad at me, but you should have knew that before. Like, you shouldn't blame me. You can't blame me because you should have seen the warning signs. But then it goes from that to the song Renegades, which is actually, once again, song that was on the mixtape, ended up on the album. This actually ended up on the album Ghetto Cowboy, but came out first on this. And Renegades is like, it's a really, like, it's the classic vibe. It's this continual vibe. It's Yellow's constant theme of, like, he represents the broken, the downtrodden, Slum American. Like, Slum American means, one song on this album Love Story, he says, Slum American means slum American breed, gutter raised with worldwide dreams. It's like, he represents people from the slums. I come from the slums. I represent the slums. I represent the people who out here grinding, people barely getting by, The fucking, what is it? Ah, God, I can't remember what this one is. I can't remember. He says on the song. I'm blanking. It says on the song, but it's like, what is the boozers, the losers, the renegades? Nobody's coffins and no names. It's just like the people that you get ignored. The people, the nobodies, people who have nothing but still grow through life, still fucking get up every morning and grind and get out there and put in work and still make it to see another day. People who have absolutely nothing but keep pushing through, to keep trying to making it better, just keep trying to go, just keep going on, just keep moving forward, just keep giving it. That's honestly what the song is about. It's just like, yeah, man, like everybody has to fight through. You got to fight through. Even if you ain't got shit, if you're having a rough day, even things aren't going your way, you gotta keep pushing forward, man. You gotta fight through, man. You gotta get up. You gotta keep getting up. You can't give up. You gotta just keep trying. You gotta keep doing your best, man. You gotta do whatever it takes to move forward. You gotta keep it going. You gotta keep your head up. And then that's followed by the song "Someday," which the chorus for it is kind of funny. It's like, "There's something about this town that brings me down. There's something about this place. It's written all over my face. I can't breathe anymore. I can't stand it. I can't see anymore. Man, goddamn it. I'll go crazy if I don't get out. Someday, I know I'll find that woman. And I'll make back all I owe. Someday, somehow I'll bear that heavy load someday. And it's just like, oh, like, because it hits the chorus first. I was like, okay, it's like, you're in a shitty town, you're in a shitty situation, you gotta fight, you gotta get out, you want to get out of it, you're losing it, you're being stomped on, your life is kicking you down, like, but you gotta fight, you gotta get out of it. But then, like, the fucking chorus is like, that's like, oh, you think it's gonna be like slow motion, and the chorus hit, and it's just, 2 pit bulls up in my yard, growling and screaming like it's like just grimy shit. He goes in hard. It's like, I'm a fucking savage. I just woke up drunk and brushed my teeth with a soap bar. And he's like, what was it? Block sitting up under that pickup truck. Drop by me with a mean mug. I'm jumping off the porch. What's up? This is like that classic, yeah, man, like that broken fucking downtrodden hood shit, but it's like grimy slums, but like, hey, motherfucker, you drive by, I'm ready to swing on you. You don't fuck with me, You run around mugging, I'm ready to go. What's up? I'm ready to jump off the porch. I'm ready to go, man. Don't be coming around here. Don't be bringing negative vibes around here. I ain't got shit. I ain't got nothing to lose. Like the old saying goes, never fight a man with nothing to lose, bro, because he's ready to give it all. He ain't got shit to lose, bro. He can give it all. He ain't gonna stop until it's done, you know what I mean? He ain't gonna quit, man. And that's honestly kind of what this song is about. It's like, I'll be the only white boy in this bitch getting buck. Face all bloody and cut up. Yeah, I got you, bruh. If it's done, it's done. If it ain't, I ain't. If it's done, it's done. But if it ain't, if it's done, it's done. If it ain't, it ain't. But I can't quit. I can't. Like, I don't have the option of giving up, You gotta keep grinding. I can't stop, bro. I have to do this. I can't not do this. I can't. There's no other path for me. I have to do what I have to do. I don't have the option of giving up. I got nothing else. I got nothing to lose. And it's like, bruh, that fucking song, like, it hits hard. And like looking back at it now, I was like, it's crazy to think about. I was like, that's probably where he was, like in that mindset. Like, he's on a major label, but also shit's not going well for him. Life's not going great. Shit's kicking him while he's down. But he's like, I can't go back to my old life. I can't go back to not like my low life is not having shit, living in a trailer with nothing, bro. I gotta keep grinding. I gotta make sure I got this. I came from nothing. I'm not going back to nothing. I'm gonna make sure I get it. I'm gonna work until I get it. I'm gonna grind until I get it. And I ain't stopping. And like, yo, that mindset, like, once again, that's that mindset, which is crazy. Look, earlier we talked about previous episodes, talking about the topic of like, oh yeah, rappers coming from nothing, kind of make it. It was like, once again, it's like, it's weird to think about because Yellow Wolf is a rapper that came from nothing. He came up broke, single parent household, grinding to fucking make ends meet, barely getting by. But also he's a Southern rapper, and so you got the whole like, whole thing where like not a lot of people respect Southern rappers, even though they grew up grinding too. But you got the whole New York thing. It's like, Southern rappers. The whole view of like Southern people are uneducated because of their accent, because of the way they speak, because they use smaller words, or because they speak slower, because they have more twang to them, because they're harder to understand, means they're uneducated. When in reality, it's like, nah, bro, we just got an accent. That's just where we live. That's the part of where we come from. That's just the blending of the cultures that they experience. Shit. I mean, there's a lot of French influence in there. There's a lot of native influence in there. So it's just like the South just has a different way of talking. Doesn't mean they're uneducated. But New York, a lot of New York hip hop fans look down on Southern hip hop. They don't see it as dope. So Southern rappers aren't as respected. So even though Yellow did come from nothing, he was grimy. He's still a Southern rapper, so he's not respected. Also, he's the white guy, and most people don't respect white rappers. Don't respect white people and rap. White guys have to fucking try even harder to get respect in rap because people assume that like, man, white people don't know shit about working hard. White people don't not necessarily don't know shit about working hard, but white people don't know shit about grinding. They don't know shit about being broke. They don't know shit about having nothing. It's like this dude grew up in a fucking trailer park in the South, dog, and you want to talk about he don't know about having it hard? You think he don't know about not having shit? Motherfucker talking about fried bologna sandwiches and fucking dirt bikes and shit, and just like, yeah, man, like, fucking dirt bikes kind of because remind me of a song Trailer Park. He has a song called Trailer Park Hollywood, which is just really fucking awesome. It's just a great vibe. But back on the subject, yeah, bro, it's just like about the song like just about how not having nothing, bro. How you gotta get it. Like he's also mentioned on it's a song in a song. Fuck, I forgot what the name of it is, but it's one of those songs on Love Story or something about like how he's like on the radio. He has a song on the radio. He has albums out. But his mama's selling his old pajamas online. Like, his mom's online fucking selling his old, like, childhood shit as memorabilia, trying to make money. It's like, yeah, like, I got all this. You think I'd be happy. You think I'm, like, rich, bro. But, like, really, my family's still out here barely getting by. They doing all this shit. They doing whatever they can to try to get money. And I'm out here with albums and shit supposed to look like I'm made. Thinking I'm, like, the world thinks he's made it. But he's still out here fucking barely getting it, But, yeah. And that goes into the song In Love Tonight, which is more of an interlude to me, like kind of like slow. It's like kind of slow, 'cause I'm in love with you tonight. Ooh, like smooth, vibey. Like it's honestly like less than a minute long. It's just it's more of an interlude, less than like more of an interlude, less. Not necessarily a full song, more of an interlude, less than God, I don't know where I'm going with it. There's like I don't know. It's not a lot to it. It's awesome though. Like instrumentally, it's dope. It's a good vibe. It's kind of like, hey, singing's cool. It's on point, and also it's more of a like, I'm in love with you tonight, as in like, hey, it's continuing the vibe of like the post breakup, the yeah, I'm in love with you tonight, but tomorrow don't fucking talk. It's like this isn't a serious thing. This isn't anything serious. It's just kind of a fling. So yeah, like sure, I'm in love tonight, but also don't expect this to go anywhere for real. And then that brings us to the song Be Yourself, which has the feature I mentioned on day one, but now finally at day 4 we might talk about it. The feature of Bubba Sparks, who at this point was going by the name Bubba Mathis, but this is like Bubba Sparks, ugly, like Deliverance Bubba Sparks. Like, oh man, fun loving, happy, like country hit Bubba Sparks. He goes in on this one, bro. Excuse me, he's where, like, this is where I got the line, I love it, I'm buzzing enough just to fucking go nuts. Like, this isn't, like, fucking around, like, playing around, joking. This is, like, yo, Bubba spitting, he on some real shit. But it's, like, the whole vibe of this song is be yourself, Make somebody say, like, say that you're not like anyone else. It's just, like, be yourself, don't be fake, don't be out here trying to fucking act like you're something you're not. Don't be out here, like, faking a personality, be you. Nobody wants to hang out with somebody that has zero personality. That's just things that they see that just repeats things they see on TV. That keeps recreating things they saw someone else do. Be you, be yourself, be original, do you. Once again, I feel like genuine vibe of breakup shit of like, hey, out here like, look, out here chasing women, like not necessarily chasing, but out here and dating again and doing the vibe of like, oh man, all these women are fake. Like they all do the same shit. They're all the same. They all think the same. They all say the same things. They're just all similar vibe. There's nothing that separates them. They're nothing different. No one really stands out. There's all the same thing, and it's kind of tired of it. It's like, man, I just want to hang out with somebody who's real, who's authentic, who's like really themselves, who isn't just pretending to be what I was trying to be, what they think I want them to be, or just pretending to be something else to try to get to me. I want someone authentic. I want someone to be really themselves, be you, be who you are, do what you do, like what you like, express yourself. Don't try to just go with what you think is popular at the time. Don't just go follow what you think everybody else wants you to think, wants you to be, wants you to say, wants you to look like. Dog, do you. You'll generally find somebody who's into you for you, somebody who's generally into that, someone who likes your vibe, someone who wants to be around you because of what you do, because of you, because they genuinely like you and not just what they think you are. Which, ironically, it's like, I get it. It's like, kind of deep for like, especially when like everything else was talking about like I just drunk and fighting and like ain't got it and giving up. But like, you know, this whole tape, like this tape really is like a deep dive into life. Like it's a lot, like I feel like it's a deep dive into his mind states. Like of like, yo, I'm broke, I fucking miserable, I'm tired, I'm angry, I'm pissed off, I'm trying to get out of this fucking cycle of just, you know, this destructive cycle I'm stuck in. But then also dealing with like a breakup, just the emotional highs and lows of that, and then trying to get back into like the dating world, and not fully want to be committed to anyone, not want to be fully committed to anything, fully locked down because he's an artist on the road, constantly traveling, got to be out there, got to be, you know, moving around. But then also realizing, oh my god, like this sucks. People aren't, you know, no one really stands out. Everyone's the same. Everything's like fake manufacturers. Like you're not finding anything real, not making any real connections with anyone, not finding anything like serious. You don't want anything serious, but you're also not finding anything to connect to. Even if you were looking for something serious, you wouldn't find a real connection because there's just nothing there. Everything's fake, you know. There's nothing really going for them. Like there's nothing that makes anyone stand out. Everyone's looking the same, and that's crazy. But then ironically, they bring us to the final song, "Good Love," which is just essentially like a story of like a hookup of, man, I was the hookup of being like in the hotel, bored, just scrolling on social media, found somebody like, oh, somebody in town, or you know, lady, you're in town, someone that lives in town, the woman in town just starts messaging him, like, you know what? She starts sending, you know, cigar, she starts sending them pictures, start flirting back and forth. She's like, you know, it's kind of like, fuck it, just takes a chance. Invites her up to the hotel. No, sends her a message, told her to come through, go hang out at the hotel. She shows up. She got a bottle of Jack B. Oh my, that's one less thing I gotta go by. She got a leather jacket and a t-shirt. She got cowboy boots and a mini skirt. She rolls up, asks, do I mind? Baby, I don't mind if you get high. It's just like, you know, it's that vibe was like, oh shit, hey, you know, she's showing up in the things you like. Ah, she got whiskey. Now I don't gotta go buy whiskey. Cool. She buying with her own whiskey. She got a leather jacket and a t-shirt. She's like wearing cowboy boots and a miniskirt. She has that like visual vibe you go for. She brought whiskey. She's rolling up. It's like, ah, I don't, you know, I'm not partaking, but please go ahead, enjoy yourself. You know, I don't smoke, but you go ahead. Like it's the vibe of like, this is gonna be a good time of like, okay, cool, we're on the same page here. This is some great times. Like almost kind of feel get the vibe of him like almost catching feelings with him, like when it's supposed to be like, yeah, it's supposed to be like a meaningless fling, but almost like, ah, damn, kind of finds himself falling in love because you're post breakup, so you're still riding that wave of like, you know, you still got the high emotion, you're still riding that wave. But it's like, oh, she got the good love. Oh, she got the good love. And it's like genuine, just happy vibe, like. This one ironically doesn't ever, you know, there's never really the turn of like, oh shit goes wrong or like goes wrong, but like they hear the rest of the tape of like the rest of everything that came before. It's like all the dark, miserable shit, or like the, oh, you know, this is supposed to be a fucking one-off fling and this was terrible, and like, ah, now you're all emotional and hurt. It almost feels like this song being at the end is almost like this song was the opening of the story. You know, this song was almost like where shit started, and then the rest of the album is like the rest of this tape is where it follows after that. It was like that was the rest of the like, oh man, things went wrong. Yeah, well, it started in such a great place. And like, ah, this happy moment is good time. You're just here for a good time. I'm here for a good time. It's great vibe. But then you fuck around, you catch feelings. You know, shit gets way more serious than you expected. It gets a little more intense than you wanted. Things aren't like as easy and breezy as you expected them to be because you realize, oh, these are you start liking, you know, certain qualities that you like, and you start falling for that, and you realize, but there's nothing there. There's no real connection there behind those. Once you get past that shit, there's nothing really there. There's no connection. So then you bounce out. But by that point, she's already connected. She's committed to you just because of who you are, because of the fact that you're a famous person. You know, not necessarily famous, but the fact of like your general vibe is just who you are. Like your character almost, like the fact of like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, she knows all these things about you and you don't know anything about her, you know nothing about this person, but they know a lot about you, so they feel like connected to you, but in reality you don't really know shit about them, so there's no connection on your side, but to them it's a serious connection. Ultimately it's just nothing, and then you go to bounce and then they're all pissed off about it and still hanging on and still mad at you and like mad at you for, for hurting their feelings, for shutting them down, and realize you're like, man, hey, you should have seen this, you should have known, you should have been able to tell from my side there was nothing, even though on your side there was a lot of things, on my side there was nothing. This was absolutely nothing. This was just a waste of time. This was just a good time, you know. This was just, hey, a good time, and then nothing. This meant nothing. But yeah, it's weird that this is like, once again, this is great like mixtape. But yeah, overall, it's basically just like break up the mixtape. It's so weird. Like it's essentially just, this was the chronicle of his breakup, of him just like, here's like a handful of songs inspired by or influenced by this breakup he went through. It turned out to be dope songs and great time, but also realized, man, like he really went through a shitty time to get to this, you know. His life really went to shit to get this far, to get this art, but in the end he turned it into something great, and it turned out dope and it's enjoyable. which is kind of, the tragic irony of music of like you you're getting enjoyment out of someone else's suffering. Like the art, sure, you're enjoying the art that came from it, but that art exists because of their suffering. The art was created from suffering, and now you enjoy it. But it's almost like, do you enjoy their suffering? It's cloudy, and I'm not trying to get in that, man. It's been a long month, all right? All right, 4 episode run, bro. It's like we're not going to go super deep on day 4, all right? We burnt that out already. We've been through this 3 other days of going deep on shit and deep dives and extra far into things. We're just gonna ride this, but we're just gonna go ahead and take this one out, man. Just go ahead, get that last little final slip, that final little sip, final swig, just the last little taste of your rain barrel whiskey. Delicious, delicious rain barrel whiskey, which is definitely not just old gasoline with dead leaves in it. Anyway, thanks for checking out the series. Thanks for checking out SlumTember Fest. Thanks for checking out the podcast. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on social media, follow me on Twitter at TalkThat6, follow me on Facebook at TalkingThat6. I'm 16. You've been a great audience. Hopefully you'll like this and show your friends and tell them about it and get them to like it and help grow the channel, or just stick around. Honestly, just continue to ride the vibe, continue to be here. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment. Tell me what you thought of the episode. Tell me what you thought of SlumTember Fest. If this was actually a good idea. If you stuck around for all 4 episodes. If there was anything I missed. Anything you thought I should have talked about more. Let me know what you thought about the albums. If you actually listen to any of these. Let me know what you think of the music. What do you think of Yellow Wolf? How you feel about it. Where he ranks as far as your artist. Or what artists you really enjoy. What's something you want me to explore in a future topic? What's something that you think should get its own festival. Like its own SlumTember Fest-esque vibe or series of episodes that would be similar or just completely different, or just something you would genuinely enjoy that would make a great episode or just a great festival or multi-episode series. But yeah, thank you so much for sticking around, listening to this. Just want leave you guys with this. Whatever it is you do in life, whatever it is you enjoy, just go seek it. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I tell you right now, like the whole I'm not the greatest, I might not be shit, yeah, blah, blah, blah. But like, at the end of the day, keep your head up, believe in yourself, and trust you. Trust yourself, man. You gotta follow trust. Work at it. The more you work at it, the better you get, the further you'll go. But yeah, thank you for checking this out. Peace.